Hey, let's do a quiz. Here we're graphing piecewise functions. First one here. F of x is equal to a negative 2x plus 5. The only part I want, though, is where the x is less than 0. So you have a line, but only want a part of the line. Normally, you'd go up here to the 5, you'd put you a dot, and then you would follow the slope down 2 over 1. That's going to take me over into the positive, so I'm going to work backwards. And I'm going to put an open circle on the 5. Because I don't have an equal to in this domain restriction right here. So instead of going down 2 and over 1, I'm going to go up 2 and backwards 1. Up 2, backwards 1, up 2, backwards 1. And here is the piece that I want. Arrowhead. And then we're going to graph the absolute value of x minus 3 for the part for all the x's greater than 0. X minus 3 is an absolute value. That is a V graph. I know how absolute value of x looks. The negative 3 is an H value, which is just going to push it over 3 places, opposite of what I see. Here's what that graph will look like. Goes up 1 over 1, arrowhead, and goes the other way to form the V, and we include the 0, so we'll put a closed circle right there. Got a little bit off there on that drawing. I should do better. There we go, closed circle. Because the one circle is open and the other circle is closed, my vertical line test doesn't fail. Both of those circles could be open though, but they both cannot be closed. We want to find f of 10. So what you do to find f of 10 is you go over here and you figure out where the 10 fits in. And since 10 is an x that is greater than or equal to 0, you're going to use that second part. The absolute value of 10 minus 3 will give me 7. F of negative 15, we go back over here, and since negative 15 is an x that is less than 0, when we find f of negative 15, we use the top one. Negative 2 times negative 15, positive 30, plus 5, 35. Ugly drawing. F of x is equal to, and here we have 3. We have a nice little parabola. Hey, that negative 2 is a k value, and that negative 2 means the graph is going to be shifted down 2 units. We only want the part of the parabola, though, that is between negative 3 right here to 0 right here. So if I shift it down, and notice I don't have an equal to on the 0, so I'm going to put an open circle right there. So I'm going to go over 1, up 1, over 2, up 4, and over 3, up 9. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. And because there's an equal to there on the negative 3, I'll close that in. No arrowhead. And an ugly drawing. And I don't know what this was. Erase the erase. F of x is equal to 5. That would be a horizontal line at 5, and we want to go from 0 to 3. No equal to on the 3 though. So here's 0, closed circle. Here's 3, open circle. Just a nice straight line right there. Little segment. And for greater than 3, we're going to do the line negative x plus 5. Now normally you'd go to the 5, and then you would fall 1 go 1, fall 1 go 1, but we don't want to start at the 5 because we want to start it. So I'm gonna go to the 5, but I'm not going to draw anything until I get here. So I went to the 5, and then I started falling 1, running 1, falling 1, running 1, falling 1, and then when I got to the 3, I put me a dot, and then I'm going to draw the line right through here. Arrowhead, because we want to go greater than the 3. All right, running my line across it, my vertical line, I pass the vertical line test. F of 10. So you look over here to where 10 is. 10 is an x that is greater than 3. I'll plug it into the third one. Negative 10 plus 5, negative 5. F of negative 15. So where does the negative 15 fit in? It is not an x between negative 3 and 0. It is not an x between 0 and 3, and it is not an x that's greater than 3. This problem is undefined. And you can look at your graph, negative 15 is somewhere over here. There's no point to match with it. F of 1.8. 1.8 is a number that is between 0 and 3. Your answer is just simply 5. Hey, have a nice day. And make good drawings. They're important in life.